Hello Pacers, and welcome back to Across the Board. My name is Julia Foley, and let's get right into our weekly schedule. On today's episode, I will be covering 2 weeks' schedules. Not only will I be covering the week of the 9th through the 14th, but I will also cover the 16th through the 21st, bringing us up to Christmas break. Starting with Monday, December 9th, we have no events scheduled. Next, on Tuesday the 10th, we have a varsity girls and boys bowling game at 4 p.m. at Penn Lanes, which is just right behind the high school. For Wednesday, December 11th, we will have a boys and girls varsity wrestling match. This will be at 6 p.m. at Big Walnut High School. Moving into Thursday, December 12th, boys and girls bowling will play again at 4 p.m., once again at Penn Lanes, this time versus Worthington Kilbourne. For Friday, December 13th, Friday the 13th, everybody look out. The varsity boys wrestling team will be participating in the Edgewood Invitational at 9 a.m. at Edgewood High School. Be aware this may cause absences from some of your friends that wrestle. Next, we will have the freshman, varsity, and JV boys basketball teams playing Westerville North. Freshman team is going to be at 4:30, JV is going to be at 6, and varsity is going to be at 7:15. All of those games will take place right here at the Hayes home gym. JV and varsity girls basketball are also playing, but they will be away, still against Westerville North. Varsity for girls is going to be at 7, while JV is going to be at 5:30. For Saturday the 14th, we have varsity boys wrestling participating at Elgin High School. This is, I believe, going to be a tournament. This will take place at 10 a.m. We have a lot of things going on this Saturday the 14th. We also have varsity mixed swimming at 11 a.m. This will take place at the Ohio Wesleyan University Meek Aquatics and Rec Center. It says that we're going to be versing Marysville, but there may be other schools there as well. We then have JV and varsity girls basketball playing at home versus Hilliard-Davidson. This will be at 1 for JV and then 2:30 for varsity. Sorry, not sure if I said it there, but that is going to be at home. Then moving to boys basketball, we have the freshman, varsity, and JV teams all playing once again. Freshmen are going to be at 4:30, JV is going to be at 6, while varsity is at 7:15. Once again, this will be versus Marysville, but we'll be at home. And that wraps up the week of the 9th through the 14th. Moving on to the next week, this is going to be your last week before Christmas break. So make sure you get all your assignments turned in because exams are fast approaching. On Monday the 16th, we have a varsity girls and boys bowling match. Once again, this is going to be at 4 p.m. versus Thomas Worthington, and this is not going to be at home. This is going to be at home for Thomas Worthington, placing it at the Columbus Square Bowling Palace. Then moving on to Tuesday the 17th, we have freshman, JV, and varsity boys basketball teams playing once again. This is going to be away at home for Worthington Kilbourne. The freshman team will play at 4:30, JV at 6, and varsity at 7:30. The JV and varsity girls basketball teams will be playing Worthington Kilbourne as well. However, they will be at home for these matches. The JV girls game will be at 5:30, and the varsity will be at 7 p.m. Alrighty, now for Wednesday, 12/18, we have the varsity girls and boys bowling teams playing at Olentangy High School. They will be playing at Sequoia Pro Bowl at 4 p.m. once again. Okay, then for Thursday, 12/19, we have JV and varsity boys and varsity girls wrestling playing at 6 p.m. for JV and 7 for both varsity teams at the Delaware Hayes High School main gym, making this a home game. All right, then on Friday, 12/20, your last school day before winter break starts, there is a varsity girls wrestling tournament taking place at 10 a.m. titled Fight, so you know it's going to be a good one. This will take place at the UF Malcolm Athletic Center. Alrighty, then once again we have all of our basketball teams playing after this. That will be your freshman, JV, and varsity boys teams. Freshmen playing at 4:30, JV at 6, and varsity at 7:15. The boys teams will be at home versus Westerville South. And then, as is standard, the girls' teams will be traveling to Westerville South, still playing the same team, but they're going to have away games. JV girls basketball is going to be at 5:30, and varsity will play at 7. And then one last event for your last day before winter break. There will be a meet for varsity mixed swimming at the Ohio Wesleyan Meek Aquatics and Swim Center. This will take place at 6:15 p.m. Alrighty, and then on Saturday, 12/21, we have for our first day of winter break, we have a JV boys wrestling match at 10 a.m. This is going to be in the Hayes Gym. And then for Sunday, 12/22, we have JV and varsity boys basketball teams playing. They will be playing at Olentangy Liberty at 5:10 p.m. for JV and 6:50 for the varsity. Alrighty, Pacers. Now, after some brief technical difficulties, I am back after your weekly schedule. I did want to let you know that the 18th through the 20th, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, will be on adjusted schedules for your last day before winter break. Because of your exams, you will have half days. On Wednesday, December 18th, you will attend your first period exam and then your fourth period exam. Your first exam period will be from 7:25 to 8:55 a.m., and then your second exam period will be from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. After the first and fourth period exams on Wednesday, we will be having ice games. Raptor up. I expect to see you there. On Thursday, December 19th, you will have your second, fifth, and seventh period exams. This is again going to be 7:25 to 8:55, 9 to 10:30, and then your third exam for that day will be 10:35 to 12:05. School buses will be available to take students to their closest elementary school for drop-off at the end of these exam days. And then lastly, we have Friday, December 20th, where you will attend your third, sixth, and eighth period exams. Now, the thing about these exam periods, again, of course, with the same schedules as the previous days, but say you don't have a first period, but you do have a fourth period, on Wednesday, you can, if your teacher permits it, if you have like a study hall or really don't have a class first period, you can skip that first period exam since you have nothing to come in for, and then only come in for the fourth period. Where if you do have a first period exam, but you don't have a fourth period, you can also leave for your fourth period as long as you come in for your first period. It gets a little bit confusing, but there's a lot of leeway. Just make sure you're communicating well with your teachers, and that if you're skipping something, you really genuinely don't have to be there. All right, and that's it for your exam schedule. I hope you guys have a wonderful winter break. Now, moving into some yearbook news. January 15th is the deadline for senior portraits and senior quotes. If you have not submitted yours to the yearbook staff yet, I encourage you to do so soon. You can buy your yearbook at this website, yearbookforever.com. That will also be linked in the description below. Now, here's some guidelines that I was given for senior portraits and quotes. There are quite a few rules for how this needs to go down, but none of them are too tricky, so let's just get right into it. Your senior picture must be a head and shoulder shot that would fit in a vertical frame. So it can't be a square picture, it can't be, horizontal, it has to be straight up and down, and they prefer to keep it at your head and shoulders, sort of like a headshot for, a musical production or any kind of theater thing that you might do. They want to keep it here and above, just so that you're not super, super tiny on the yearbook page, so that everybody can see who you are. It should be in color. It needs to follow the school's current dress code, meaning no tank tops, hats, sunglasses, dressed appropriately for your student pictures. And it must be a professional photograph, meaning no selfies. So no selfies, no self-done photography. And then all pictures that are sent in will be approved and reviewed by the Delhi yearbook staff. All right, moving on to quotes. Quotes must be 100 characters or less, and they must be appropriate. All quotes will be reviewed by Mr. Sherman. There is a link for where to upload your senior pictures, which is right here. I will also have that in the description below, as well as directions for upload, a quick YouTube video that was linked. I will also have that in the description below. And if you are worried that something may be wrong with your quote or your picture, or you have specific questions that the video doesn't answer, you can email Mr. Sherman directly or catch him in the halls. Next, we have the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, or the ASVAB test. If you are in ROTC, I'm sure you've heard of this. This is the free military entrance exam and career assessment. This will be administered Thursday the 19th at 12:30. This is available for sophomores through seniors and can apply towards your honors diploma if that's something you are looking to achieve. The link to sign up is right here. It's a Google form. I will also put it down in the description below. And if you are looking to join the military, I implore you to sign up for this assessment. It helps the military determine where you fit best, what rank you will receive, what position you should apply for, all those sorts of things that I'm unaware of because I'm not in the military. But if you are interested, there's that link, and please go sign up quickly. All right, December 9th and December 10th were our choir and band winter concerts, and I believe it's Monday, December 16th. Let me check on that. And then, yes, that following Monday, the 16th, we will have our orchestra holiday concert. I congratulate the band and choir on their performances, and I would also like to give a special shout out to the cast and crew of Clue, the play. I went to see it with my boyfriend, and we had a great time. It was super funny. Everyone did a great job, and it was clearly put a lot of work into making this show happen, and it ran very smoothly. Saw a lot of people in the audience. We all had a great time. Thank you. And I encourage you to, if you missed Clue, get your tickets for Something Rotten, which will be our musical this spring. It's going to be a blast, and I'll hope to see you there, because I know I will definitely, if not in the pit, be in attendance. For your weather in this coming week, we are looking at, honestly, not too chilly weather. We're looking high 40s, low 50s, which is sort of unseasonably warm. We did just come out of a huge period of frigid temperatures, so this is sort of welcome, but I'm always one who wants a cold, blustery, snowy Christmas, so I believe that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Across the Board. I hope you will check out the Talisman website, where we have articles posted about all kinds of things going on here at Hayes and out in the world otherwise. And you can also see other videos from the Talisman broadcast team. I really hope you'll go check it out, and I hope you get involved. Stay involved. Keep doing things with the school. Once again, Raptor up. I hope to see you when we win the Strangest Cup at Ice Games, and I hope you have a wonderful winter break. Happy holidays, and go Pacers. Bye-bye.